If you clicked on this video today, dear listeners, know that this is not a coincidence. You need to hear this important message. That's why your guardian angel guided you here. But they realized that you are not watching the videos like you used to, and that you are no longer listening to the messages of the angels, God, and Jesus Christ. Listen and watch the messages that have been brought to you, my friends. We are doing this for you. This message about what is going on behind the scenes of your life has been prepared for you. You have received repeated warnings about people who are trying to harm you or deceive you. Stop, you have been commanded. Do not go this way. But they have ignored all these warnings. They believe that if they continued in their game, there would be no consequences for them. The time has come to reap the fruits of their labor. Everything has changed, and your angels want you to know that. People who believe they could get away with harming you are now paying the price since the roles have been reversed. They are experiencing the consequences of their deeds as everything is coming back to haunt them. What they had believed to be a straightforward game has turned into their reality, and they are finding it difficult to deal with the fallout. There is more to this problem than first appears, so let's investigate it more. I ask you that your help is very important for us, and I pray to God and Jesus for every support. So you can sign up on the join button and send a super thanks up to $20. The energy that has changed around you is something your angels want you to be well conscious of. The consequences are now being felt by the individual or people who attempted to oppose you and who conspired against you. The universe is making sure that justice is done, and their deeds are coming back to punish them. Your angels have made it quite evident that the person who mistreated you had several opportunities to repent. They received warnings from a variety of sources, including their intuition, messages from God, or even advice from others close to them to keep their distance. They were constantly reminded by the cosmos that what they were doing was wrong and that they were on a perilous road. However, they disregarded each and every one of these cautions, and now they must face the consequences of their decisions. For many of you, there are several parties involved in this circumstance. Perhaps someone attempted to turn others against you, or it might have been a group of individuals. Perhaps they deliberately tried to harm you, disseminated false information or rumors, or took some covert action to make life tough for you. What's occurring now, though, is that the negative energy they sent at you is reversing and coming back to haunt them. These people are finding it difficult to cope with the consequences, as the cosmos is returning their malicious intentions to their original location. Your angels are always telling me that they were repeatedly warned. They were instructed to cease. They had several opportunities to leave and make new decisions, but they chose not to listen, and now they must deal with the fallout from their deeds. Someone who came and went from your life may have been the person or individuals involved. This may have been a friendship, a sexual connection, or simply an acquaintance or coworker that behaved strangely. Because they were functioning from a lower frequency, they were unable to keep a consistent connection with you. Instead of stepping up to your level, they reverted to their damaging old habits. This individual may have admired you from afar or harbored intense love for you, but they were unable to meet you in a healthy and balanced manner. Rather than developing and changing with you, they went backward. They were triggered when you stepped away or set limits to safeguard your energy. They reacted angrily rather than addressing their own problems. They refused to acknowledge their own failings and responded in harmful ways. This individual is now starting to experience the consequences of their behavior. This betrayal may have occurred lately for some of you, or it may be happening at this very moment. It's likely that you've had a hunch that something is amiss, and that this individual has been plotting revenge against you in secret. The good news is that you are protected. Your angels are keeping watch over you, and whatever they do to harm you will end badly. They're beginning to understand that they can't hurt you, and their attempts are crumbling. For others, This circumstance may represent a former event that is finally making a complete circle. Someone who has harmed you in the past is now dealing with the fallout from their actions, even though you may not even be aware of it. Every time they attempt to harm you, something goes wrong in their lives. Even if their efforts to undermine you are failing miserably, they continue to try. It seems as though they are unable to see that the more negativity they direct at you, the more their own lives begin to unravel. What you should know, though, is that you have become stronger as a result of everything. You've developed your energy and learned how to safeguard it. You are surrounded by the Nine of Wands energies. This card represents fortitude and power. You've overcome obstacles in the past and emerged stronger and better equipped. Because of the knowledge you've received from your experiences, rather than out of fear, you've established appropriate limits around yourself. You will not allow anybody to take away your ability to protect your tranquility. You are also being reminded of your brightness by your angels. In your reading, the Star card, a representation of optimism, rebirth, and your individual brilliance, is blazing brilliantly. Your energy is strong whether you're a light worker, healer, or just someone who spreads happiness and enthusiasm. And here's the thing, people are drawn to you because of how bright your light is. Some of those individuals are attracted to you because they want to be close to you, because they see your kindness. However, people are drawn to you because they wish to make that light less bright. Their fears are triggered when they witness your kindness, strength, and capacity to encourage others. They can't stand to watch you shine so brilliantly, so they try to pull you down. However, these people are unaware that your light cannot be turned down. They cannot take away your strength, your intelligence, or your capacity to overcome negativity, no matter how hard they try. Their own attempts to hurt you become increasingly ineffective. People are now beginning to realize the reality. People who may have previously accepted the rumors or lies that were disseminated about you are now coming to the conclusion that they were all untrue. They're coming to you, telling you the truth, and saying they're sorry you ever questioned your moral character. Listen, my dear listener, you are being justified. Those who attempted to harm you are being exposed when the truth comes to light. It's becoming obvious to everyone that you are always correct when their plans go apart. People who might have opposed you are now realizing who you really are. Your angels want you to know that everything is working well for you. This could have entailed a love connection for some of you. It's possible that this individual was erratic, intermittently entering and leaving your life and unable to maintain a healthy relationship. Setting limits activated their ego since they were acting out of fear and insecurity. They reacted angrily rather than confronting their own problems. However, they are now experiencing the full consequences of their behavior. While they are trapped in the same destructive behaviors, they observe you flourishing and going on with your life. The fact that you've overcome the drama and negativity is too much for them to take, and it's consuming them. This individual could have even attempted to harm your reputation by disseminating false information about you in your neighborhood or social group. But the fact is that your integrity is self-evident. People respect you and are able to spot your dishonesty. Their efforts to damage your reputation are failing, regardless of what they have said or done. People around you are encouraging you as the truth comes to light. This is what your angels want you to know. You are safe. Everything that is done to you will backfire on the people who did it. You cannot let their hostility affect you. Nothing can stop you from moving forward because you are surrounded by heavenly love and guidance. Be certain that the universe is on your side as you keep going forward. The truth is on your side, and the roles have been reversed. The truth always wins out, even if their hostility temporarily influences some individuals. You've probably seen situations like this before, where people are attracted to your brightness yet feel intimidated or jealous of it. However, you have a strong spirit and have been endowed with the fortitude to deal with such circumstances. Your angels are trying to tell you that this isn't the first time you've experienced jealousy or betrayal, and it probably won't be the last. However, some people can't take your honesty every time you reach a greater level. When people see your brightness, they are jealous rather than inspired. Although they wish they had what you have, they are unaware that your benefits are a result of following your own path, remaining loyal to your mission, and receiving guidance from a higher source. They desire what you have achieved, but they are unwilling to work for it. Rather, they turn to gossip, small-time behavior, or deceitful methods, only to discover that retribution is quick. Negative actions, no matter how tiny, appear to backfire very immediately. It seems as though the cosmos intervenes right away to protect you. Every time they attempt to conspire against you, their plans fail. You are under the protection of God, your spirit team, and your guardian angels. They will not let anybody dull the light and love you offer to the world or the goodness in your heart. The penalties these people must endure might appear severe at times. You may even have sympathy for them, questioning whether the penalty is too harsh. But keep in mind that you have always had good intentions, my dear listener. You've made an effort to lead with love, to encourage others, and to assist those in need. The cosmos intervenes to restore equilibrium when someone defies you. The penalty is appropriate for the offense. These individuals were simply pulling themselves down, even if they believed they could bring you down as well. They genuinely thought they could outmaneuver supernatural protection, which makes their conduct nearly absurd in retrospect. However, no one can stop you from following the path that a greater power has set for you. Some of them could have behaved out because something happened in their lives. They might have lost a job, a relationship, or their feeling of security, and they snapped at you, accusing you of being to blame. However, it's clearly evident that their behavior is a result of their own unsolved problems. They project their suffering onto others, including you, since they haven't done the necessary work. This individual could even make an effort to reintegrate into your life in an effort to make amends or ask for forgiveness. But keep in mind that their energy will simply cause additional confusion if they haven't done the inner work. Particularly if they haven't accepted responsibility for their acts, you don't owe them another opportunity. Allow them to fulfill their karma. You've already moved on, and your future is bright. The universe has a way of replacing what was lost with something even better. If this person wasn't meant to stay in your life, trust that they will be replaced by someone who aligns with your energy, someone who helps you grow and thrive. At the end of the day, this person is facing their own lessons, and it's not your responsibility to save them. Their journey is theirs alone, and sometimes the only way they'll learn is by facing the consequences of their actions. You've shown them grace, you've extended compassion, but now it's time for them to learn the hard way. Dear listeners, if this message has resonated with you, take heart. Accept that you are protected by God. The negative energy that others are trying to send you is coming back to them, and you are rising above it all, stronger and brighter than ever. Your guardian angels are with you, guiding you every step of the way. If this message speaks to your soul, write, "I trust my angels" in the comments to affirm your faith in their guidance. And if you feel guided, consider supporting this channel with a super thank you of $10 or $20. Remember, your angels are always with you, protecting you and making sure you continue to shine. Don't forget to subscribe for more uplifting messages from the divine and stay tuned for the next important message in our next video. Blessings continue from God and keep listening to the messages. You have a unique second message from your guardian angels. They want you to know that you are facing an important event in your life right now. Some of your closest friends, relatives, or people who really care about you are preparing a surprise for you. They wanted to do something that would brighten your day, make you smile, and make you happy. I ask you that your help is very important for us, and I pray to God and Jesus for every support. So you can sign up on the Join button and send a super thanks up to $20. The first thing these individuals wanted was to see you pleased. They believed they could demonstrate to you how much you matter to them by putting together a significant, life-changing event. When you saw their amazement, they pictured the warmth of your grin, the laughter in your eyes, and the delight on your face. In an attempt to infuse your life with a little enchantment, they put their all into organizing every small aspect. Then, however, something altered. Gently directing their minds, the angels started whispering to them. These murmurs were first gentle, almost like a wind. The folks who were organizing your surprise were so engrossed in their enthusiasm and dreaming of making you happy that they first failed to see. The angels, however, continued. They continued to murmur, encouraging these individuals to take their time and reflect more thoroughly on what would actually make them feel unique. As they listened to these soft murmurs, they gradually began to notice something different. They started to understand that you are the type of person who can feel loved without large, ostentatious displays. To realize that you are important, you don't need loud surprises or glittering presents. They observe that your heart finds happiness in the small things, in the warmth of an embrace, in the compassion of a smile, and in the straightforward words that come directly from the heart. Your loved ones know that the love behind the gesture, not the magnitude of the surprise, is what matters most to you. They realize that knowing you are appreciated for who you are, without the need for a show or the limelight, is what makes you happy. They were able to glimpse your actual character, how sincere and loving you are, thanks to the angels. They are now prepared to give you something much more significant than their previous attempt to impress you, their genuine, sincere affection and gratitude. The brightness and kindness that you possess are the reason why this change occurred, and your guardian angels want you to know that. They help these individuals realize that truthfulness, modest deeds of kindness, and love that speaks softly but brilliantly are the finest ways to respect you. You can make Jesus Christ happy by throwing a super thanks up to $20 to show your benevolence to Jesus. Their message for you today is this: the best gift of all is that you are loved, noticed, and known for who you are. The angels help these folks realize that large shocks or expensive presents aren't what you really cherish. Rather, you value the genuine, uncomplicated gestures of love that originate from the heart. According to the angels, this new insight did not appear suddenly. Their thoughts were being softly brushed by a gentle breeze. They gradually began to realize the truth about you. They came to see that you can find delight in the small things, the ordinary moments that others would overlook, and that your happiness isn't dependent on large events or ostentatious possessions. The angels now want you to understand that these individuals have a different perspective on you. They are aware that feeling appreciated and unique doesn't require extravagant displays. Making a great surprise doesn't need someone to go out of their way. You value compassion and honesty above all else. You value the quiet conversations, the time spent together, and the simple, considerate actions that speak more than any elaborate plan could. Angels are keeping an eye on you. They wish to let you know that these folks now recognize the beauty in the little things. They recognize that the caring that manifests in small ways and the affection you experience in ordinary times are what really light up your heart. The angels are telling them to put less effort into giving you a big surprise. Rather, they are being guided to support you in the little, meaningful ways that matter most. As the angels led them, these individuals realized that lavish arrangements and surprises aren't the ideal ways to express their love for you. It all comes down to living in the now and being there when genuine connections are being formed. They learned from the angels that love can be calm and steady and still be tremendously strong. It doesn't have to be loud or showy to be true. According to the angels, your inner beauty is reflected in this new insight. They have learned from you that love isn't about extravagant displays or unexpected events. Being there for one another at the important times of life is what love is all about. You've demonstrated to them that being there, to listen, to support, to care in those small, everyday ways is the finest way to make you feel loved. You can make Jesus Christ happy by throwing a super thanks up to $20 to show your benevolence to Jesus. The people in your life now see the more complex side of you, and the angels want you to know that. They know that the relationship, connection, and sincere concern that come from true love are what you cherish most. They understand that since you already know you are appreciated for who you are, you don't need expensive items or lavish surprises to feel special. You may rest easy knowing that others around you are coming to adore you for who you really are. They are valuing you for who you are, someone who finds delight in the small things, appreciates love and connection above all else, and finds beauty in the little things. The angels are indicating that those who care about you feel more at ease as a result of this shift in perspective. They no longer feel compelled to prepare a lavish celebration to express their love or to impress you. Instead, they're learning that small daily acts are the greatest way to show you how much they care. Being present for the little things is just as important as being there for the big ones. They are being guided by the angels to love you consistently, really, and completely. They now realize that large gestures or unexpected shocks are not necessary for love. It might manifest as a thoughtful gesture, a nice remark, or simply being there for you when you need them most. These little actions have greater potential than any grand scheme. The angels want you to know that you are loved, not just by those in your immediate vicinity, but also by the angels and the cosmos. You are always surrounded by affection. This love is genuine, unwavering, and sincere. Knowing that you are valued for who you are, not simply for what you do, is what the angels want you to feel safe in this love. You'll feel their love enveloping you like a cozy blanket as they learn to express it via little acts of kindness. You will be reminded of your worth with every hug, smile, and time spent with them. Your inner light is reflected in the affection you get, and you are a lovely person. Accept the fact that you are loved exactly as you are. Allow this love's serenity to flood your heart and lead you every day. The angels are conveying a crucial message. Those who intended to surprise you now understand that being authentic is the greatest gift they can give. They are aware that their love, support, and presence in your life are more important than a big surprise. They realize that being there for you every day, particularly during those silent times when genuine love is evident, is the actual treasure. The angels want you to be aware of the strength of your energy. People are drawn to you because of the beautiful light emanating from your heart. They sense your warmth, sympathy, and kindness. Your loved ones now have a clearer understanding of this light, according to the angels. They're learning how to love you in a way that respects your beauty. The angels urge you to be loyal to who you are. Life is significant when you embrace the little things and cherish the little moments. Whether it's a quiet moment of introspection, a walk in the outdoors, or a joke with a buddy, find joy in the little things in life. Maintain an open heart throughout your life. The appropriate people who adore you for who you really are come into your life because of your open heart. You encourage others to be their true selves every time you shine your light. Knowing that your sincere attitude improves the world, the angels exhort you to shine brightly. You have an intriguing message from the angels. This understanding is only the start of something amazing, and they want you to know that. Your loved ones are growing to love you more profoundly and profoundly. They now realize that simple, regular acts that demonstrate their support throughout the process are a more effective method to express their love than large, unexpected shocks. Imagine your loved ones considering how they can support you. They're learning that small gestures like a warm embrace, a listening ear, or a text to check in may have far greater meaning than a showy surprise. The angels are asking you to have faith in this process. Have faith that the love you are getting is genuine and pure, and that it will only get stronger with time. These individuals are learning how to love you in a way that suits you best. They wish to respect your soul and emotions. This change in their perception of you is a gift to both of you. It enables them to see your special traits and advantages. Additionally, it makes you feel more valued and cherished for who you really are. This entire procedure is being guided by the angels. They are ensuring that the love you receive is consistent, heartfelt, and genuine. They want the love that is all around you to make you feel safe. You are already appreciated for who you are, exactly as you are. So you don't need to wait for surprises or extravagant displays to feel exceptional. The people in your life are being gently guided by the angels to love you in a way that is consistent with who you really are. Despite its modest and consistent nature, this love is very meaningful. Think of this love as a cozy blanket that envelops you, providing security and warmth. It is a love that reminds you that you are loved in the little things in life. A crucial message from the angels is that real love isn't about spectacular events or huge surprises. It's about supporting one another in the small moments that bring us delight every single day. Your loved ones are being guided by the angels to show you how much they care in this significant way. They urge you to be open and gratefully accept their affection. Consider how unique it is when someone pauses to listen to you or smiles at you. They demonstrate their concern by such modest deeds of compassion. Because these are the most important times in life, the angels urge you to treasure them. Deep relationships are made via simple acts of affection, such as a shared laugh or a reassuring embrace. Additionally, the angels want you to know that you are never alone. They are at your side constantly, keeping an eye on you and offering advice. They keep you safe and make sure the affection you get is sincere. Think of them as the warm glow that envelops you and is always there to help. You are surrounded by love, a love that is developing, expanding, and changing all the time. The angels are thrilled to inform you that the individuals in your life are undergoing a process of self-discovery. They are discovering how to love you in a way that genuinely touches your heart. This is a lovely metamorphosis, not only a brief moment of love. People in your immediate vicinity are starting to understand the core of your identity. They are coming to understand that lavish displays of affection don't always need to be costly presents or extravagant actions. The little, commonplace displays of affection and concern are what really matter. They are demonstrating what love looks like when they stop to see how you are doing, laugh with you, or just be there. The angels want you to know that your relationships will be strengthened by this new insight. Your loved ones will learn to value you for the amazing person you are as they accompany you on this trip. Love may manifest itself in a variety of subtle yet significant ways. It might be a kind message that makes you smile, a meaningful message that cheers you up, or a sympathetic ear when you need someone to confide in. Your everyday existence becomes a tapestry of affection thanks to these small gestures. What really counts are the constant attention and support. You can make Jesus Christ happy by throwing a super thanks up to $20 to show your benevolence to Jesus. You will develop a stronger bond with others around you as they discover more genuine ways to show their affection. Recall that true love doesn't have to be ostentatious or noisy. The angels urge you to value these actions since they are motivated by dedication and understanding. This change in the way they love you is a sign of their own development and demonstrates your deservingness of love that respects your actual self. Together, embrace this trip. Every day, let the warmth of this enduring love permeate your heart, knowing that you are loved, valued, and adored just as you are is what the angels want you to be at peace with. The angels are helping the people in your life to love you for who you are, so you don't need to change or do anything different to win love. The angels encourage you to be receptive to the love all around you as you proceed. This love is expanding and becoming more intense. It's getting closer to who you really are. In order to make sure that the love you receive is just what you need, at the precise moment the angels are directing this procedure. They never leave your side and never stop telling you how much you are loved. Let the word of the angels be widely spread. We are grateful for your unwavering presence and help in our search for love. Amen. If you would like to express your support, you can provide a super thanks up to $20.